And we are live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stonadge channel. And we're back once again for another watch along. Oxford United against Arsenal tonight. It's going to be a low-key one, I believe, both on stream and on field. In the FA Cup, a big night for the Oxford side, who are taking on Arsenal, the Premier League leaders, the Premier League favourites now. And yeah, I'm going to be taking you through it all here on the Stonadge channel. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please do so. That would be so good. Anyway, Corey's in the chat. Hello, Callum. Hello, Ball. Hello, Minecraft gamers. It's going to be really chill tonight. Really calm, I believe. Something that none of us really mind or care about tonight. But yeah, it's going to be nice and relaxed. We're going to be doing this one tonight. We've got so many coming up across the week. I'll also be putting out a pre-recorded video tonight after the watch along. So make sure you stick around for that and make sure you look out for it anyway. I'm not feeling positive about any cup sets tonight. I think it's going to be pretty routine for Arsenal. But hey, listen, right? We're here for the laugh and we're here to watch a game of football that I would have been watching anyway. So that's the main thing. That's where we need to be. Oh, blimey, lads. Blimey. It's been a long old day. It's a long old day on a Monday, but it's my favourite day of the week. I'm not going to lie. Mondays are class. My favourite day of the week. I'm not going to lie. What's your guys' favourite day of the week? I'm a massive Monday man. I'm evolving from... I used to be a weekend merchant. I'm now a Monday man. But yeah, first of all, Wi-Fi acted up v Wolves. Ah, mate, it happens, my man. It happens. It always happens, right? Hello, Ball. How are you, my friend? It's a very nice and relaxed atmosphere tonight. I think it's going to be a quiet one this evening, but we're going to have a nice little relaxing time. First of all, let's talk about a man not to do with the game at all. We're talking about Gareth Bale. Obviously announced his retirement today from all football, not just international football, all football. So obviously played for Southampton, Tottenham, Real Madrid, before moving on to Spurs once more, then LAFC. So yeah, what a career, what a glittering talent, and someone who I feel blessed to have seen play live and play for Wales. Just an exceptional talent. Someone who I feel like maximised everything he had, and a real natural player. Scored in Champions League finals, 2 of them. Scored in Copa del Rey finals. Scored in big games for Spurs. Came back to Spurs and actually was excellent in that loan spell, and not many people give him credit for that. So yeah, what a player Gareth Bale was. Will go down as the greatest ever British export to Spain. So fair play to him. What a career he's had. And yeah, I can't wait to see what he does next. I know he's got a lot of businesses here in Cardiff, so someone who will certainly be looking out for across the next few years and see what he does in the business world. But yeah, what a bloke Gareth Bale is. Anyway, let's run through the teams, because I've done enough talking about a Spurs legend. So we'll talk about Oxford and Arsenal. So we'll go to the away side first. So in goal, we'll go to the away side first. So let me just check. I haven't even got him up on my screen. How unprofessional of me, eh? Totally unprofessional. But Oxford, we'll go to Oxford first. McGinty in goal with Anderson, Moore, Long and Brown. Bate, McGuane and Brannigan. Cameron Brannigan is obviously a name we will know from Liverpool. Came through the academy. With Bowden, Taylor and Murphy, the front 3. I may get some players' names wrong tonight, lads. I'm not sure it'll matter. It's going to be a quiet one this evening. If you haven't already gone and checked out our vlog over on the Cardiff game, that would be very nice. Very thankful. But it is already the most viewed video on the channel, which I'm totally baffled by, to be honest. It's nowhere near as enjoyable as making a vlog or as making a watch along. Sorry, but listen, I'm slightly baffled really as to how it's happened. But yes, we'll talk about the Arsenal lineup now. Sorry, because I hadn't actually got it up, but I do now. So for Arsenal, in goal is Turner, the American, with Tomiyasu, Rob Holding, Gabriel Magalhaes and Tierney as the back 4. Fabio Vieira, Mohamed El Neni and Sambi Lokonga is the midfield 3, with Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli and Eddie Nketiah. So a very strong front 3. Yeah, I'm excited. It's only 7 minutes till kickoff now. I don't see anything but a comfortable Arsenal win. Get your score predictions in the comments, by the way, guys. I want to know your score predictions. I've gone for 3-0 to Arsenal tonight. I think it's going to be pretty comfortable. But you never know what happens. It is the magic of the FA Cup, am I right? We will also be live, talking of cup games and cup magic, we'll be live for all of the Carabao Cup quarterfinals across the week. So from Tuesday to Thursday, I believe it's Tuesday to Thursday anyway, the Carabao Cup games, but I'll be live for every single one of them. So I've got Newcastle v Leicester, Southampton v Man City, Fulham v Chelsea, and Villa v Leeds. I think Villa v Leeds is in the Premier League, so those next three are definitely in the Carabao Cup. So definitely ones to watch out for. I'll be live all week, every single day this week. I'm live, so it's going to be a really, really busy one. But we've got to build on momentum, eh? Got to build on momentum. Imagine the scenes if Oxford win. I know, Corey. I know it'll be limbs, but I can't see it. I can't see it if I'm being honest. I couldn't see Wolves winning the other day, so I know nothing about football. Thoughts on the news about Liverpool owners from Qatar? I saw that. Yeah, it's about the PSG owners, isn't it? And potentially joining and investing in Liverpool or Manchester United. Mate, I don't know. I don't know. Again, it's state-backed ownership. We've got to make the decision in the moral compass whether we want it or we don't. Talking of wanting it, hello Welsh Wrestling Geeks. It's Alex is in the chat. Nice to see you. Lovely to see you both. But yeah, it's realistically we just gotta make sure and ensure that that the people are ethical, the people are legal, and we can deal with it. Yeah, these guys are my mates, so don't worry about them, lads. Just several minutes till the final now. Till the final, till kickoff, and it comes Oxford United against Arsenal. And it will be live on... it's on ITV, but I'm here. Hello, Alex. How are we, my friend? Great to see you. Great to see you on this nice, quiet evening on the Stonadge channel. It's one for the ultras, shall we say. A very, very different game to what we usually have. Usually a big game. We've got a pretty small team watching Oxford United tonight. But what a moment for them to be playing the Premier League leaders, Arsenal. Just showing a replay from the Oxford United Cup win in 1985. Thank you, Herschel. Lovely to see you, mate. Lovely to see you in the stream and have a good time at the pub, mate. But yeah, so if we're being honest, what are the odds? What are we thinking, guys? What are the odds of Oxford getting a result tonight? I'm gonna go for about 4 or 5%. 4 or 5? Are we saying? I'm going 4 or 5 max. It's got to be. I don't know. I don't see any reality in which Arsenal don't win this game comfortably, but they are susceptible to a cup set. We do know this. We're just seeing some replays here. Emi Martinez, of course, formerly of Oxford United. Going to end 2-2, says Bol. That's an intriguing one. I don't see it, pal, but I love your optimism. It's fantastic. So this is already Oxford's longest cup run in several years. They've gone and went 2 rounds further than last year by getting to the 3rd round. It's a very, very good achievement for them coming from League One. It's a difficult league to really make an impact in this competition because you're facing up against championship teams. Likelihood is the likelihood in the earlier rounds. So yeah, we're talking now about the most successful team in FA Cup history in Arsenal taking on these minnows. So last year, Arsenal lost at Nottingham Forest, who were in the championship at that time. But you never know. Will it reoccur? Arsenal are going to wear all white. Oxford in their traditional yellow and blue strip. And they are walking out now. The captain, Rob Holding, with the biggest comeback of the year with that usage of the turkey. Well, let's just say that. Let's just say that, lads, eh? Brannigan going to score 2, says Bol. Didn't think Stevenage would beat Villa. Yeah, you're absolutely bang on with that, Callum, to be honest. You're bang on. That was absolutely mental, wasn't it? Stevenage of League Two winning away at Aston Villa. What a moment for them. And that's what the magic of the FA Cup is all about. I know it's a cliche and it's a stereotype, but yeah, it's good to see teams like Stevenage and Cardiff even, getting that point against Leeds. Well, the draw against Leeds United. I'm just gonna have a look at the FA Cup draw now, just to let you know who these guys will be playing. What will come of it is if I can't even see on Google. That's useless. Man City will play this side at home. So it's going to be a very, very difficult opportunity if whoever goes through. Arsenal, despite their brilliance this season, will struggle at Man City. There's no debate on that. And Oxford, if they manage to get through, it's another massive away day for them. Before the game kicks off, we'll go through the draw in full. So Preston North End are hosting Tottenham. Southampton are hosting Blackpool, who thrashed Premier League Nottingham Forest 4-1 at Bloomfield Road. Wrexham, of course, winning away at Coventry. Go on, Wrexham. The Red Dragons doing brilliantly. Are hosting Sheffield United. Ipswich are playing Burnley. Man United host Reading. Luton Town or Wigan will play Grimsby. Derby County will host West Ham United. Stoke City will play Stevenage at home. Blackburn will play Forest Green Rovers or Birmingham City. Walsall will play Leicester City. Sheffield Wednesday will play Fleetwood Town. Manchester City will play the winner of today's game. Bristol City or Swansea will play Chesterfield or West Brom. Brighton will play Liverpool or Wolves. So that's we'll be doing a Liverpool Wolves watch along come next Tuesday or Wednesday whenever the game is played. Fulham take on Sunderland, and Bournemouth or Accrington Stanley will play Cardiff or Leeds. So it's a lot of juicy fixtures coming up in the next few weeks. Yes, I'm very good, Hannah. How are we? Lovely to see you. Our Anfield edition, a good source, asked Bournemouth Premier. They're not a source, they're a collator of news, so we can't really judge them on reliability. But if they're going off exclusives, I would doubt it. I'm very good, Tottenham TJR. Tottenham TJR says 1-0 Oxford. That's optimistic. Optimistic to say the least. So yeah, I think it's David Coote is the referee here, which is a bit of a big thing for Oxford. So yeah, let's go through the teams once more. McGinty's in goal for Oxford with Anderson, Elliot Moore, Sam Long and Kieran Brown, formerly of Cardiff City, in defence. Lewis Bate and Marcus McGuane in midfield, with Cameron Brannigan, with Bowden, Taylor and Murphy up front. Murphy, of course, Jacob Murphy, formerly of Newcastle. Josh Murphy, formerly of Norwich City. So someone, and brother of Jacob Murphy, who is now at Newcastle United. It was often thought that Josh was the superior brother, but no longer is that the case. Turner in goal for Arsenal with Tomiyasu Holding, Gabriel and Tierney the back four. Fabio Vieira and Sambi Lokonga with El Neni underneath, with Saka and Nketiah and Martinelli. A very, very strong front three. We will be doing plenty of Liverpool discussion as well, guys, tonight, because I know there will be a lot of Liverpool fans in. And yeah, we're going to get ready for the kickoff. So just before I will get on to your point, Hannah, thank you very much for your question. But Oxford United will get us underway here at the Kassam Stadium. Taylor will do so. Oxford playing in a 4-3-3 formation, matching up with Arsenal's. Both playing a 6, but I'm sure their 4-3-3 will sort of turn into a 6-2-3 at some points. And we are off here at the Kassam Stadium. Oxford United against Arsenal at the Kassam Stadium. So it's going to be a very, very enjoyable game, I think. I can't see Oxford challenging particularly, but it'll be good to see. And they have just given the ball away immediately. Elliot Moore did so for a throw-in. So not the greatest of starts for Oxford United here, as Arsenal immediately get possession. So Hannah said their thoughts on Harvey Elliott starting games. I'm very happy for Harvey Elliott to start games, but I'm not sure Harvey Elliott and Thiago work well together. I love Thiago, so you've got to part that off against each other. Realistically, I think he's a great player and he's a great talent. He's just not in the greatest of form. He's going to have peaks and troughs because he is still a kid. So yeah, we have to look after Harvey Elliott, make sure that he plays the right amount of games in order for his development to be maximised. Cleared forward by Oxford, but easily won by Holding, and it's a chance for Bowden to hold his man off, and he's played all the way back now to Matt Turner for Arsenal. Short to Gabriel. So it's another. Yes. So I believe it's the third Arsenal game we've done, or is it the second? It's the second because we watched their draw with Newcastle United, didn't we? And that was a pretty dull game. Callum says he's not looking forward to Brighton at the weekend. I don't think many of us are, my friend. But you never know. It's just a sort of Liverpool thing to go and pull out a result at that game, and then everyone feels better about life again. I've seen people, by the way, already writing off Cody Gakpo. What on earth? Like, why? He's played he played 90 minutes of football for Liverpool. Didn't even look that bad. I thought he looked all right. And then people are like, oh, nah, he's not good enough. He's not good enough. He's not like Diaz. He's not like Diaz. Come on, lads. It's actually mental. It's mental how people think, you know. Strange behaviour. Really strange behaviour. And I hope that these people understand that they will be proven wrong. But here's Nketiah, who can't get onto it. And Long will keep it in for Oxford. In for Cameron Brannigan now. Ah, mate. I know. Well, is Paddy not a Harvey fan? He should be, because he's an idiot. He's an idiot if he's not. How can you not watch Harvey Elliott and be a fan? He's absolutely magnificent as a footballer. Is it possible to be a manager without playing at a high level? Ask Jurgen Klopp, mate. Jurgen Klopp played at the second tier of Germany. Like, it's a high level, but it's not like a ridiculously high level. Jose Mourinho hardly played at all. Brendan Rodgers always giving away here. Chance for Taylor to get him behind, but it's just been tapped into the palm of Turner. And Guendouzi plays it. And Guendouzi, El Neni plays it out for Arsenal. Going to be played back to the goalkeeper now by the Oxford fullback. And McGinty clears. Got all the way out for a throw-in to Arsenal. Basically got an assist. Yeah, well, look, Harvey Elliott's a top player. And it will... I mean, I think you have to be blind not to see it. I know that there needs to be a little bit more substance at his end game. But he's 19 years old. And he's just been very, very good this season. I think it would be ridiculous to say he hasn't been. Okay, Hannah, that's fair enough. Oh my God, did he? Really? Really, Paddy? Really? Okay. We'll have to get Paddy on. I am planning on starting a new little podcast series soon on the channel. But I'm just planning like the name and the logo and the branding for it. But yeah, no, and I will have to get Paddy on. I'll have to debate all about it and about serious issues as well, because I am planning to do a little bit of a sort of mix and match podcast where it's about football but also about life. Life and social media, life and being a journalism. That is a free kick to Oxford in the middle of the pitch here. We'll have to get Paddy on. It'll be good to get him on. Paddy and Craig. But I don't want to rely on them. I want to be my own creator. So, and I'm sure they understand that. 4 minutes in here, and it's been pretty jostly, shall we say. Here's Long for Oxford. Played in now. Is he gonna? He's gonna recycle it. He is. He is gonna recycle it. I cannot believe Paddy said that. That is just ridiculous. What a strange boy. What? Come on. His bait. Interesting story about Marcus McGuane, who plays. He's playing for Oxford. He actually had a spell with Barcelona, after leaving the Arsenal academy. So it's a big night for him. But yeah, a spell with Barcelona between January and March 2018, where he actually made a first team appearance for Barca. So what an experience for him. It's an opportunity for Taylor to get onto it, and he can't quite get there. I can't believe Paddy said that about Elliot. I'm fuming. Hello, Linus. How are we doing, my friend? How's everyone doing on this fine Monday? I haven't asked the new people in the chat. How are we feeling? How are we doing? If you haven't already watched the vlog from yesterday when me and Izzy went to Cardiff and had a bit of fun, make sure you go and do that. But I mean, most of you probably have. It's got 2K views. I'm like, what on earth? People actually watch this stuff? I'd much rather watch a watch along than a vlog, lads. I'm not going to lie. But I suppose it's like rival fans and that. Headed away by the Arsenal defender Holding. And it's launched forward for Oxford. Bowden can get behind here. He's well bodied by Holding once more. Oh, God. Really? Oh, my God. Doesn't see anything that he's good at apart from creativity, apart from jinking inside players. apart from passing, apart from being good at football. That's basically it. Ball retention. He's good at a lot of things. Yes, he shouldn't be starting right now. He shouldn't be the number one name in our midfield team sheet, but there's no reason why he shouldn't be a part of it. There's a reason why, Jurgen Klopp trusts him. He would have been playing a lot more last season. I think there just needs to be a bit more patience, and it's crossed in, and Matt Turner claims it very well. It's a strange one. I'll have to have a debate with Mr. Murphy about that. I can understand it about Jones a lot more than I can about Elliott. I don't know how you can watch what Harvey Elliott's done this season and not want him to excel and to play more football matches. Because I think he's been very good. He's been one of our better players even. Yes, he's not had his greatest start since the World Cup, but before the World Cup, he was doing really well. People have very short memories, and I know Paddy's saying it for reactions and clips, so... Played wide now for Arsenal. Opportunity for Martinelli to get him behind. He hasn't had any joy so far, but it has only been 7 minutes in. Oxford are pressing really high. Taylor chasing down his man. Launched forward by Holding. Saka looking to get him behind. Saka up against Kieran Brown. He's been shoved easily to the ground. Here's Saka for Arsenal, and it's a free kick. I don't know why that's not a free... I don't know why that's a free kick. It was shoulder to shoulder from Saka. You completely outstrengthed Kieran Brown. And he went down flying. It was a pretty flamboyant dive from Brown, but fair enough. It's a free kick to Oxford United. Why doesn't Fabio play more? I think it's a question of system with him and a question of strength. I don't think he's got the body strength that even Elliott does. And Elliott still needs to get stronger. But you've got to bed these players in, man. People forget how ropey Steven Gerrard was when he first came into the team. Trent Alexander-Arnold got bullied several occasions and still does get bullied. Like, at the end of the day, when you're playing young players, you take the risk of inconsistency. And that's what they have. Phil Foden, inconsistent when he first started. Still is inconsistent. There's another ball on the pitch. Still another ball on the pitch, but here's Matt Turner. There's another football on the pitch, lads. Oh, wait, it's a balloon. It's a balloon. But yeah, 8 minutes in here, and it's Oxford 0, Arsenal 0. El Neni now for Arsenal. Through ball to Nketiah. It's really disturbing having that balloon on the pitch. It's a yellow balloon, just randomly floating around. Martinelli for Arsenal. Interchange from Tierney. Tierney, and it's gone out for a Arsenal corner. Well done by Josh Murphy. Thoughts on Fabinho? He's someone who needs to improve. Definitely, Hannah. You're right there. Inconsistent this year. I think he's got better since the World Cup. And that's saying something because Liverpool haven't. I thought he was very good against Leicester when he came on. Not against Leicester, sorry. Against Aston Villa in the league. But, yeah, Brentford, he was exposed. It was... realistically wasn't... It hasn't been his greatest season. I think he'll be fine. He's 29. Like, end of the day, he'll improve again. He's played wide to... Played wide again. It's out for an Arsenal corner. Yeah, Fabinho, it's a strange old season for him, to be honest. If you haven't already hit the like button, please do. It does help with the algorithms. David Coots giving some Arsenal players some stern talkings too. The last thing Arsenal really need is a replay. They've played quite a strong team today. Corner whipped in, and it's a good opportunity. It's well won by Kieran Brown. Murphy battling. It's played wide now for Tierney. He's going to cross to the back post. It's well won again by Kieran Brown. And it is a throw-in to Arsenal. Hey, David, how are you doing? You're never late, my man. I know, what on earth? But no, lovely to see you, my friend. I was starting to feel like I wasn't, like I was having an out-of-body experience without you being here, David. You're my number one consistent human in the chat, but it's great to see you. Do you have any sources about the signing midfielder? No, I have got sources in some places, but Liverpool isn't one of them. Unfortunately, I wish I had sources at Liverpool. That'd be great. It would be brilliant for my job, but I don't have them. So, do I think Kelleher will leave in the summer? I think it would only be fair on him, really. And they're looking at a penalty shout here on Holding, but it's not going to be given. I think Kelleher would be foolish to stay at Liverpool for another year, especially because he didn't play in that FA Cup game. I would expect him to play in the replay at Molineux. Going to be cleared forward by McGinty now. It's not the greatest of clearances. Headed by Long. Going to get there again. McGuane. Flicked over by Murphy, and he's lost it. Tierney now for Arsenal. Tierney going to cross the ball in. Tierney's got it in, and he's cleared away well by Oxford in the end. Woof! Arsenal just starting to get into their groove now. So there we go. Just starting to get into their moved and their groove. We move and I feel like it's my birthday. Don't know why I'm singing Little Mix. Kieran Tierney with the throw in now for Arsenal, and it's 0-0. 12 minutes in, it's going to be a long throw from Tierney. I didn't know he had this in his locker. Chance for Arsenal at the back post here with Saka, and he can't quite get there. And Fabio Vieira won't be able to reach it, and it is a throw in to Oxford. Hey Mike, how are we? I'm great. How are you, my friend? It's a good Monday, guys. I'm gonna come clean to you lot. I recorded a video on Joao Felix to Arsenal earlier in the day, and then Romano, the bastard, came out with a tweet saying he's going to Chelsea. So fuming lads. I had the pre-recorded video ready to go and everything. Oh, thank you, David. I appreciate that, mate. Hello, Joshua. How are you, mate? Good to see all the regulars in. 13 minutes in here. Oxford 0, Arsenal 0. Thought it'd be a much more quiet one tonight. We'd have 4 or 5 of us just chilling in this stream. But I am going to be live every single day this week. 7 days. 7 watch-alongs. May as well strike while the iron is hot. And yeah, that's the plan anyway. So we're gonna have 7 days, 7 watch-alongs, and maybe have a day off on Monday if I feel like a day off. I don't always feel like one. There's gonna be much more pre-recorded content as well because I'm now back at uni, so I've got much more of a structured time. Here's Marcus McGuane for Brannigan. Back to McGuane. I'm going to have to get these squad numbers up. I really am, because I'm struggling, lads. I remember like 5 of them. Do I think we sign a midfielder this window? Mate, I don't know, lads. I don't know. I honestly, I don't think so. Unless, the only way I see us signing a midfielder is if someone goes for Jude Bellingham that isn't us, and in the end we lose him out. We're looking at the. I'm just trying to get the lineup with the squad numbers up now because I honestly am bloody useless with these Oxford names. Because yeah, all right, allow me. Because I've been calling Bate McGuane and McGuane Bate and Brannigan and Murphy and Bowden, so. Oh, opportunity here. Oh, he's in behind here. Chance for Arsenal. Martinelli's inside. Going with the long ball across to Saka. Still Saka. Tomiyasu with the cross. And it's good for McGinty in goal to keep hold of it. Hey, Spen Doggy Dog, how are we? I know, Joshy boy. I know. Josh, you should have spaced him out, my friend. Apparently we've been talking to Turam and Kone. Yeah, I saw that. The Turam from Nice or Lyon, if I'm right. Yeah, so gonna be doing some articles on them later. But yeah, lots of content to come from me, by the way. Lots of content. 1-3 says Spencer. I haven't even bloody put you in the chat again, Spencer. I'm useless. Hello, Alex. You should be doing an essay, my friend. Which league are Oxford in? They're in League One, guys. So they've been in League One for quite a while now. 3rd tier of English football. Chris, if you had to stick £10 on us getting a midfielder in January, would I? No. Absolutely not. Money on Liverpool to sign a player? No chance. Chance for Martinelli to dash forward. Kieran Tierney's cross. Saka at the back post. Going to come to Tomiyasu. Bodin is trying to shield it for Oxford. Trying to get it away. It's gone for a Arsenal corner, I'm sure. Oh, he's given a goal kick. It was definitely a corner, by the way. Ball's going for sports science and sports management. Going to go after high school. Do I think it's worth it? Yes, absolutely, my friend. Do whatever you're passionate about. Yeah, it was definitely a corner, but they've given a goal kick. Do whatever you're passionate about. That's all I would encourage. Make sure your job is not a labour of pure financial gain. Make sure it's a labour of love. I mean, money is nice. I'm not going to lie, money's great, but make sure it's a labour of love and that you can go home and smile after a day's work and think you haven't actually gone to work. Cleared away by Oxford. That's why I want to make this a job at the end of the day. Like, I love doing it. And the more support everyone gets, the more likely that's happening. And everyone has just been amazing for me so far. And the trajectory is only up, lads. 7 watch-alongs this week. We are going ham. Gabriel now for Sambi Lokonga for Arsenal. Kieran Tierney for Gabriel. Back to Holding, who is captain of the side tonight. Tomiyasu. It's a really strong side from Mikel Arteta, but, well, it's not the strongest he could have put out. He's left the likes of Ødegaard out. I'm surprised not to see more young players starting, if I'm being honest, but look, it's a tough old game on a Monday night. Crowd on top of you at the Kassam. Wide from El Neni to Tomiyasu now. Through ball for Saka, and he can't quite get there. It was a ball from Saka, to Nketiah. We love it. McGinty now on the ball, just taking his time. 18 minutes in. 0-0, and Oxford will be very, very happy with this this start of football. Everyone, right? I want to get some suggestions for the name of a interview/podcasty series that I'm going to do with TikTokers, YouTubers, journalists, footballers, anything to do with football, really. I'm going to be doing a sort of an interviewee podcast thing. Might put it out on audio platforms as well. So let me know what should I call it. And who should I get on? Tell me guests that I should get on as well. I've already organised one guest for it, and he would be a really good one. He'll be amazing for it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that started. It's about sort of sports journalism, what the journey, their pure love of sport, plus their sort of, I don't know. Just their journey in the career, really. And it's going to be a really, really fun little series. I love interviewing people anyway. I don't like to be the centre of attention always. So, yeah. All things football. I'm sure that's been taken, mate. I have got an idea. I'm not going to share it with you lot because I really like it. But I want to see if anyone can better it. It's in for Nketiah. It's going to get deflected wide. But it's easily taken away now by Oxford's fullback. Thank you, Hannah. Appreciate that, mate. Flicked on. Well intercepted. In for Nketiah is really well tackled by Oxford. Hard tackling from the League One side, who are bossed by a Scouser, Carl Robinson. Managed MK Dons in their 4-0 win over Manchester United back in 2014. Here's Brannigan, another Liverpool collection. McGuane to Brannigan. Back to McGuane. The Stoncast. I love that. Bodin, out of play. Is it going to be an Oxford ball or is it going to be Arsenal ball? It's Oxford ball. I think it should be Arsenal ball, really. But oh well. Brannigan did a little bit of an off-field barge of Kieran Tierney there, just to deny him of the opportunity to get around. So yeah. Do I think your country, Norway, will qualify for the Euros? They should do, realistically, bud. With Ødegaard and Haaland, you should qualify. There's no debate. They've gone with a short throw in here. Arsenal were prepared for a long one. It's not a great touch from Josh Murphy. He tried the back heel to Brown. Murphy's getting it back again. Murphy up against, I believe it's Bukayo Saka. It's great strength from the England international, and it's cleared away. Chance for Oxford to play a ball in. It was Brown with the effort, and unfortunately Arsenal have lost it now. Brannigan wins it back off Sambi Lokonga. Now Murphy. Now Bate. Brannigan. Bate again. Wide for Kieran Brown. Arsenal midfield tonight is better than ours. Oh, I don't know about that, mate. I don't know about that. I don't think I'd take any of them in our midfield. Who are we thinking? It's got El Neni, Sambi Lokonga. Nah, lads, come on. It's a free kick to Oxford, to Arsenal. Sorry, it's a foul by Kieran Brown. Arsenal, we win this game, says Bassy King. I hope. Well, for your sake, mate, I hope so. But I'm rooting for Oxford tonight, as I think probably the majority of people in the UK are. Everyone apart from Arsenal fans want to see an upset. We love a cup upset, don't we? But to be fair, I've seen no signs that Arsenal won't win this game. I think they've bossed it really, and I think there's only a matter of time before they score. At the moment, yeah, we're just in a really bad place with our midfield. But realistically, they're all better footballers than the Arsenal one. Fabio Vieira, I might take, but we haven't seen enough of him in the Premier League. Or in English football in general, of course. Arsenal are being really pressed high here. Bodin up against Tomiyasu, but Tomiyasu's going to get away. In for Saka. Get Luke Bennett on. I am thinking of doing the... I wonder what you guys think. I'll get your suggestion. Oh, it's a chance for Oxford here. Chance. It's going to come from McGuane. Play back for Cameron Brannigan with the effort, and it's blocked. Well blocked by Arsenal. So... I'm thinking of doing the KSI fight, watching the KSI fight. What are we all thinking for that? Would you watch that? If I paid the subscription and you lot could watch me watch it, how's that for a deal? I'm thinking of doing it. Do you guys think it's a good idea? Because I like boxing. I know nothing about it. But if you remember, I did the Paddy's event, the TikTok event, and it did really well. So I was thinking maybe doing a YouTube event instead as well, just to add on to it. Chance for Arsenal now to manoeuvre the ball. El Neni. Into Lokonga. And come on and do Lokonga. Okay. It's been a long day. Through now towards Nketiah, headed away. Lokonga has got it back, and he's got it past Bodin towards Saka. Well intercepted by Kieran Brown. He's done really well there. He's usually centre-back, Kieran Brown, so playing at left-back is a bit alien for him, but can also do amazing long throws. He's got long throws in his locker. Bukayo Saka is down. This is not good news for Arsenal. He dangled his leg out, and Brown just went through. He won the ball fairly. Yeah, Linus says yeah, and David says yeah for sure. Are you going to sleep? Everyone say bye to Izzy. Izzy's got an early morning tomorrow, so sleep well.
Thank you. Enjoy. Hopefully someone wins.
Oxford. We want Oxford to win. That's not happening. Against Arsenal. Yeah, it is, mate. It's going to happen, definitely.
I'll say 2-1.
2-1 to who? 2-1 to Arsenal. Izzy says 2-1 Arsenal. See you later, mate. So yeah, I'll definitely do one then. So that'll be the 14th. I'll book that in, and I'll book the. I'll get the thing on. And when is the 14th, by the way? Is that? I might have to cancel one of the watch-alongs. 14th of January is when? Is that Sunday? This year. It's Saturday. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do the Manchester Derby in the day. The Manchester Derby in the day, and then I'll do the Misfits event in the evening when I think it's KSI v FaZe someone. I honestly, I don't know. I'm not particularly involved in that community, but I think it would do well. And yeah, realistically, Am I going to the Chelsea game? I'm not, mate. I'm not going to a game till the Real Madrid game, and then I'm going to several after that. So I will do Liverpool vlogs as well. I did do one for Leicester, but I didn't get time to edit it. So when I will get time to edit it on the bus sometimes. So chance for Saka now. Saka for Arsenal. Try to be pulled across. It's going to be well challenged, really well challenged, and cleared away by Kieran Brown. Oxford have defended well. Arsenal haven't had any clear-cut opportunities as of yet. Saka tries to get in there. It's well intercepted by Brannigan, who's been everywhere for Oxford United tonight. Yeah, I'm going to several. Am I doing Liverpool Brighton? No, I'm not doing Liverpool Brighton because I can't get it on TV, mate. I might do it if I can get a good stream, or if Craig and Connor let me borrow a Surfshark login, then potentially. Yeah, I might be in the same hotel room with Paddy. Yeah, yes, I struggle to think what's going to happen in that. I think he's been an elbow from Taylor here. David Coote is not happy, and neither are the Arsenal players. Tommy Asu's down. I think VAR, if there is VAR, we're going to have a look at it. It will be VAR here in the FA Cup third round. Is it an elbow? Oh, it is. It is an elbow from Taylor, and it might be the referee's going to have a little look at this. I don't think he's going to get punished, but I don't really think it was intentional either, but yeah, I might be staying in the same room as Paddy, which I think spells disaster for me. I'm not going to lie. I'd rather share a room with Connor. I'm not going to lie. If I share a room with Connor, that would be huge. Because I think we'd be sensible. But, yeah. The time for the Manchester Derby is 12:30. Yes, bang on. Oh, I don't want to think about that, Josh. Thank you. I really don't want to think about it. I really don't want to think about that. Going to be played away by Arsenal now. Gabriel, launch forward. Oxford will recycle with Brannigan, play it back to the goalkeeper. And he's been told to go long towards Taylor, but it's easy for Rob Holding to direct to Tommy Asu. He's got away from Billy Bowden here. Tommy Asu, Japanese international, running down the wing, and he can't find Bukayo Saka. Oh, it's a shame, Spencer. It's a shame, my friend. No problem. You can join me for the KSI fight in the evening if you want to watch that. I will have a look to see if I can do the Liverpool game, but that would be a very, very long day. A long day, but something that we can all enjoy together, I think. That would be a mental Saturday if I do all three of those. I'll have a look if I can get a stream. I'll ask Craig and Connor if it's on over in Ireland and I can get a stream then sure, but yeah. Going to be cleared forward now for Oxford. I know, Spencer. There's no point getting up that early for the Manx. Tommy Asu wins the header. Kieran Brown then comes in and charges through. Martinelli under pressure from McGuane, but Martinelli now finds Kieran Tierney. Tierney back to Lakonga, in for El Neni. Now Nketiah. He's got Saka at the back post. He's got Martinelli in the middle. Tierney. It's not a bad cross. It's headed away well by Long. Oxford's managed to clear well. Arsenal still haven't really had an effort on goal in this game. It's been pretty cagey. But it's been made gone quick because you and I have been having some good conversations, guys. Yeah, one shot all game, and that came from Cameron Brannigan. Arsenal have had 64% of the ball, but they haven't really done anything with it, and they've put out a play. It was an offside, I believe. And, yeah. So who do you guys think that Liverpool will get anything against Brighton on the weekend? Oh, Bassi, you're an Arsenal fan, live in Sierra Leone, you love Arsenal. Oh, fair enough, mate. Good to see. I hope you're okay and doing well in your country. And I hope your country's prospering as well. It's in Africa, right? My geography's okay, but it's not great. Cleared forward by McGinty, who slips. It's a long ball, and it could come out well for Taylor. He's going to get on the end of it, and I think win an Oxford corner. No, maybe not. Your back hurts after standing up for every Liverpool game, but I feel like you have to. Been doing it for 4 years now. Mate, honestly, maybe try and change the habit. Change the habit of a lifetime, man. Because it's not been going well. Maybe if you sit down on Saturday, then you were the problem ball. If you sit down on Saturday, do it for me. See what happened. It's actually scary that everyone would like take a draw. I would absolutely take a draw against Brighton as well. But you never know with Liverpool. They might just turn up. Arsenal should play that 15-year-old. Yeah, they should, man. Charlie Patino, yeah? Is that him? No, he went on loan to Blackpool, didn't he? Charlie Patino. I'm a big fidgeter, lads. I've noticed that on streams. I fidget all the time. Flimsy's in the chat. How are we? Lovely to see that enthusiasm on a Monday evening. Fabio Vieira's looked to bring it down, but it's going to be collected by McGinty. I'm very good, Flimsy, my man. How are you? It's no problem, mate. It's no problem. Everyone can ingest the content as they wish. We are live every single day this week, so everyone might have had a little bit too much of me by the end of it. So yeah, make sure you stick around and yeah, keep up with all the streams because we'll be very, 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 very busy. Ketchup bottle time, lads. Ketchup bottle time. If we start Naby, Thiago, Fabinho, I think we'll win. That's potentially true. I mean, I might do a video on this later, guys, about my thoughts on Keita and Oxlade-Chamberlain because it's rumoured today Graham Bailey came out and said that Keita and Oxlade-Chamberlain could be given new contracts. I, for one, think that is absolute bollocks. They should not be given new contracts, but you never know with this football club. You never know with the way that it's run at the moment that they will be given it. Martinelli, still going. Chance for Saka. Can Arsenal actually get a shot off? Tomiyasu, headed away easily by Oxford United, and they're chasing it down with Murphy and Maguire. Crossfield pass. Arsenal starting to stretch a little bit of Oxford here. Martinelli up against the fullback, and he's come to Saka and then Nketiah, and it's well blocked. They're appealing for handball. It's Lokonga it was. 4 Arsenal players appealing for handball. Oh, I think it did hit his hand. I'm not sure how deliberate it was. It was Lokonga on it. It was a handball. Yeah, I've seen Shelder up on Football Manager. How good is he in real life, Ball? How good is he? That was definitely handball, by the way, guys. It should have been a penalty for me, but actually, I don't know. Looking at it again, oh no, nothing's happening. Corner for Arsenal now. They still, after their first shot from Sambi Lokonga, are looking for a opener here at the Kassam Stadium. Be unfair on Oxford, really, because they defended exceptionally. Chip wide towards Martinelli. It's been cleared by Taylor, and it's not coming to anyone. It's come to Lokonga. Headed away by Brown. And again, another header away. I really hope it's rubbish, David, about Keita and Oxlade-Chamberlain, but you never know with this football club. I would sooner give Oxlade-Chamberlain one than Keita, purely because of his versatility and the fact that I think he's slightly less injury prone than Keita, I think. Very close to joining Benfica. Well, that's a great place for him to be. Young players seem to love it at the Stadium of Light, or Estadio de Luz, as it's called. El Neni. Tried to be played in for Tomiyasu. It's rebounded to McGinty. It's a shame about Takahiro Tomiyasu because I think he's got real potential to be a top fullback. Issue is, again, with him, is injuries. He can never stay fit. Mate, lads, I can't stop fidgeting. I'm a fidget merchant. Flicked on by Taylor. It's played through. It's Bodin now. He's got the man in the middle. It's not a bad cross. It's headed away. Brannigan tries to win it. It's come out for Lewis Bate. And now McGuane. Chance for Oxford. Bodin. Wide for Taylor. He's going to look to get a cross in. He's instead gone to Brannigan. And now McGuane. Played it back to Kieran Brown. Can he get a cross in? No. He's decided to play it back to Long. We have to buy midfielders that aren't injury prone. Exactly. Oxford still going with the ball here with their fullback. Darren Anderson. Dean Anderson, sorry. 12-1, by the way, for Oxford to win this game. I am watching on ITVX, my friend Josh, on my laptop because I'm a poor boy and I can't afford a telly. And also, well, I can, but I can't afford proper bloody telly in my room. So, yeah. And also, I'm renting this place, so it'd be bad to get a telly. In for Martinelli. It's a shocking cross, really, from Tierney. He's going to go all the way out for a Oxford United goal kick. 37 minutes in here, and Oxford, it's been fair to say, if it wasn't for the rogue handball shout, have been equals for Arsenal. Arsenal haven't really had much of an opportunity, and yeah, Carl Robinson will be extremely happy. He's obviously got history. That Man United win is still one of the greatest ever giant killings, in my opinion. Martin Odegaard and Granit Xhaka on the bench. Yes, Bassi, I'm sure you do, and I'm sure all the Arsenal fans do as well. They're a top side. There's no denying it. Kieran Brown battling Saka and winning the tackle, but it's gone out for an Oxford throw-in just on the halfway line here. In between the two technical areas. I'm not sure Mikel Arteta will be too happy, but if we're being honest, and I want to be frank, going out the FA Cup means nothing really to Arsenal now. Everything should be in the league basket. It's a long throw from Kieran Brown. It's a great throw. Flicked on by Taylor. It's going to come back to him, is it? No. It's cleared away by Tierney. Lewis Bate now, the Chelsea Academy graduate, and it's offside from Oxford, and it's free kick to Arsenal. So, yeah, I realistically, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if Arsenal did go out the FA Cup. They've got Man City next. By the way, I've come to the conclusion, and I might be, I don't want to say being a conspiracy theorist or having my tinfoil hat on, but I've got a feeling that the Carabao Cup and FA Cup draw aren't fixed, but they're fixed to have one big game every single time. So think about it. Man City, Chelsea last round. Man City, Arsenal next round. You've got, in the Cup, always there seems to be Liverpool, Everton, Liverpool, Man United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea. So many. In the early rounds as well, it's not probable that all of these ties happen. It's my conspiracy theorist hat, lads. It's my conspiracy theorist hat. The Cups are fixed. They're fixed. Robbie Fowler's in the stands, Liverpool legend. They're fixed to have one big game every single round, lads. Do I think Liverpool will get Bellingham? And if not, where do you think he will go to? I think he'll go to Liverpool. I do. I don't think it'll matter on where we finish. But what I do think it will matter on it, I honestly think Bellingham's got his sights set on bigger things than money. Being a Liverpool legend, I think, means a lot more than being a Man City legend. So yeah, I'd probably say, being frank, he's coming to Liverpool. But if he doesn't come to Liverpool, he's definitely going to Real Madrid. Why is Robbie Fowler there, guys? If anyone's watching the game, let me know. Why is Robbie Fowler at Oxford tonight? Is he going to become part of the coaching staff? Thrown in by Kieran Brown. It's not a bad long throw, you know. It's going to come for Oxford, is it? No, headed away by Tierney. Bate. And now Anderson. And it's a chance for Martinelli to drive on. Martinelli, great challenge from Anderson. And they're appealing for a throw-in, but it's gone out for a Arsenal one. Adesian says, I hate to say that, but feels Arsenal are missing a 37-year-old number 9 type of player. I wonder who is there anyone available. Well, Weghorst was available. Clearly, if Manchester United are going to get him. But, yeah, it looks like he's going to go there. Oh, he's working with Oxford United. Okay. I didn't realise that. That's intriguing. Thrown in by Tierney. It's a good long throw. It's well won. Battle of two long throwing teams tonight. I love a long throw. Played back out wide to Tierney. He's won another one here. Going to put it into the box. 41 minutes in here. Oxford United 0, Arsenal 0. Josh Murphy, of course, came through the Norwich system. Launched in. Flicked on, and it's an opportunity. I think it's gone behind for a goal kick. It was Eddie Nketiah who was on the end of it. It was a sort of goal that he usually scores. But he was, unfortunately for Arsenal, just too lofted on that effort. I hope you're right on Bellingham. I believe Craig, but I'm worried. I hope so as well, mate, to be honest. I really hope he's right for his sake and for everyone's sake. Because I don't know. If he's wrong on this Bellingham thing, I fear for what the channel will happen, what will happen with everything. But it has been totally and utterly thrust by Craig, and he's been very brave on it. And if he's right, I hope all the credit goes to him. Nicholas said, why is Arsenal in a Spurs kit? I mean, I didn't think of that, actually. Looks a nice kit, though, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. I do really like it. So, yeah, 2 minutes left of the half to go. I will be taking my customary about minute break to change the camera batteries. So make sure to stick around whilst that happens. It won't take too long. But, yeah, Oxford can be really proud of what's happened so far. They haven't had a shot. They haven't really tested Matt Turner, but gone out for a Oxford United throw-in. I think Kieran Brown might come over to take this and launch it in. Kieran Brown is going to take it. Okay, so with 2 minutes to go, Kieran Brown is going to launch it in. I do as well, Mike, to be honest. I think there's been Liverpool leak kits today, so I might do a little reaction video to that if you guys would want to see it. Yeah, to be honest, I'm excited for what Nike bring out next season. I've seen the leaks and they look good. So Adidas are usually better though. We know this. Brown launches in with a throw towards the man. He's been brought down, but he hadn't. And then Nketiah will chest forward. Well intercepted by Lewis Bate, and he's won an Oxford United free kick here just before half time. If you haven't already, hit subscribe on the channel. That'd be very greatly appreciated. Great support on today as well. I didn't expect as many people in as we've had. I thought it'd be a 5 or 6 people stream. But, listen, thank you so much for all the help. Charlie Satino. Crossed in by Oxford. And headed away by Arsenal. And now Anderson. There's 7 seconds left of the half, and it was being given offside against Oxford United. Our third shirt looks nice for next season. Yeah, I saw that. Looks nice. Really nice. Elneny takes the free kick. Oh, no, he doesn't. He plays it back to Gabriel, who will take it and play it straight back to Mohamed Elneny. Just a minute of added time then. Can Arsenal get what would be probably an undeserved lead before half-time? No one deserves to score in this game. Lakonga's effort is the only effort they've had, but and he just couldn't turn quickly enough. Played wide for Martinelli. Crossed in, and Nketiah gets the touch on it, but it's going to be cleared away by McGuane. And now Josh Murphy is going to launch it forward. I think he's offside here, Taylor, and he is. It's been given by the linesman. Piers Morgan, fake account. Lukaku my side for Arsenal, and Gabriel Jesus may join Bayern! ! And Wayne Rooney may get the England managerial job. Well, That would be intriguing. Oh, Matt Turner has just done a little Cruyff turn, and that is the end of the half. It's half-time here. Oxford United 0, Arsenal 0. The Kassam Stadium erupts in applause. It's been a really, really great defensive performance from Carl Robinson's men in this first half. I will be back very shortly with my new camera battery in. But yeah, well, in fact, no, I'll carry on until this camera battery runs out, because you never know when it does. But yeah, so Oxford 0, Arsenal 0, half-time. Thoughts on the game, guys, if you have seen it already. I will be having a break in a second once I know that my other camera is actually charged. If not, then we're rolling on the river. But yeah, 0-0 half time. They will be absolutely ecstatic with this, guys. They really, really will. Yeah, I'll do a third shirt reaction for us for next time. So I saw that, Piers. I saw that, my friend. I saw it. You spelled Stonadge wrong. Stondage. Who are you, mate? Who are you? If you subscribe, then I'll do it. If you subscribe right now, then I'll do it. And stay subscribed forever. That's what you gotta do. That's the requirements, lads. Stay subscribed, and I will sue. I will sue. And join the fun, lads. Join the fun. Is a great place to be, the Stonadge channel right now. Growing. Absolutely, David. You're spot on with it. Oxford are really, really defending well. I mean, if you have a look at the statistics here, at half-time, both sides have had 2 shots and none on target. So, realistically, it seemed like a boring game, but it's been mostly sort of played in the midfield. I really think McGuane in midfield for Oxford has an exceptional game, and you can tell that he's played at levels above. Obviously came through the Arsenal academy. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see what comes in the second half. Of course, Oxford will get tired. They've played more games, so. Yes, Piers. We love that. That's my guy. That's my guy. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. We're only 25 subs away, by the way, from 350. So if we can get to 350 by the end of the month, that is a huge dub. I think we will, though, to be fair. Thank you, Piers Morgan fake account. I appreciate you, and I want to see you in all the streams. So yeah, halftime topics, guys. Let's get some questions in. 13 of you in here. So let's get some questions in. Like nice intimate chat about what we think is going on right now. In this game, in any other game, in any transfer news, in any pre-recorded videos you want to see as well. I'm more than down for doing them. I'm very keen on I'm keen on some topics, guys. Let me get them in for us, because I'm an unoriginal boy and I want to answer what you guys want to hear. I've got some info on some transfers. Thoughts about Xavi Simons? What an exceptional talent he is, and shows why PSG need to nurture their talents more. Looking at PSV Eindhoven, the way that he's played this season, he's just been magnificent. And yeah, obviously got into the Dutch squad for the Euros. Whether he goes back to PSG in the future, I don't know. But yeah, I really like Xavi Simons. I do. 8 goals in 14 for PSV Eindhoven this season in the league, by the way. 10 in 22 overall. So that's really, really top performing from Xavi Simons. Hey, Robbie. How we doing? Oh, mate, listen. This is not work. I know a lot of people think... the people say it is. Oh, yeah, it is. But honestly, seriously, this is not work. It's given me an excuse to watch football and chat to you lot. It's not pressure for me, honestly. This is what I would do in my spare time, and I really appreciate everyone's support. And it's just great to speak to people, you know? I don't ever feel burnt out from speaking to people. What I feel burnt out of is if I fall out of love with it. So yeah. But I appreciate the care, my friend. I really do. I really appreciate the fact that you're looking out. Because it is a big issue in content creation, I would say. But in these sort of situations, watch-alongs are the... And I know, I don't want... You guys probably wanted me to say, oh, it's really hard and it's difficult. It's the easiest job in the world, I would say. I'm sitting here watching football, talking to people. Like, it's the easiest thing in the world, so don't worry about me. Bro, do I play football? What are you, left back, centre back, or attacking midfielder? Ooh, I have played football, but I've retired. I was a goalkeeper. I'm 6'2", contrary to some people's opinions. So yeah, I'm 6'2", so I play in goal. Whenever I do, I'm not very agile, but I've got quite good reach. Who do I think will win the Champions League this season? Oh, that's a good question. You know. My answer this year is Man City. I think they will do it this year, which is going to be gutting for the world of football and basically confirms everything that they need and require. So yeah, I think they'll win the Champions League this year purely because of Haaland. That might mean they won't win the league, and that means Arsenal may win the Premier League, which is good news. But yeah, I'm going to say Man City will win the Champions League this year. And I know that's probably a boring answer. They are usually the bookies' favourites, but yeah, I'd say they're pretty strong favourites this year. With Erling Haaland in the team, they can beat anybody over two legs easily, in my opinion. Their biggest problem, really, in those big games has been missing chances because the likes of Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus have been on the end of chances. Now it's going to be Erling Haaland on the end of chances. Like, I think it could be their year, genuinely. And yeah, they showed it in the group stages. They won consummately in the group stages. If Southgate contract is terminated, who's next for the England job? Wayne Rooney, Simone from Atletico, or Zidane? In terms of the England job, I think it might depend where Graham Potter is at that point, because a lot of people are saying that he's under significant pressure at Chelsea. I don't think he is. I think he's at least going to be there until the end of the campaign. And I think that's the best thing they can do is go for a long-term project with Graham Potter. But if he's available when Gareth Southgate leaves after the Euros 2024, then yeah, I think Graham Potter might be England manager after that. You'd rather Real Madrid win than City? I think we all would, to be honest. I think everyone would rather anyone but City. Honestly, I'd rather PSG win it than City. But it's getting closer and closer to the time when they will win it, and then it'll just become the norm. Yeah, I haven't had my break yet, guys, because I'm just having a look at my my camera to see if it's charged. My camera battery, and it is charged. It's very nearly fully charged, so I will take my little break shortly before half-time has ended. So yeah, it's been a really, really good stream so far, especially for a League One club against a Premier League club. So yeah, it's been exceptionally enjoyable. Why not Wayne Rooney? Because he's not got the experience yet, Piers Morgan. And I can't believe I'm saying that. He's managing out in the MLS at the moment, my friend, so there we go. You've broken your arm twice in training over the years, so I had to quit. That's why I want to work in the football system in the future. Oh, that's great that you're using it to sort of get back. And basically, yeah, that's great, man. I mean, the only reason I'm wanting to go in the industry because I'm not good enough to play. And I'm great at talking, I think. So the best solution is something like this or something like writing. And yeah, it's been an amazing journey so far, and you will have an amazing journey as well, Bol. All I would say to you is all I would do is basically concentrate on working yourself to your limit, but make sure you relax as well. That's the main thing I would say. So like today, for example, I went and sat at my mates for 2 hours and just chilled before I came on here. So different people, there's different limits, and it's cool. Avoiding LFC channels at the mo, all going around on circles, recycling, repeat the same depressing content. Yeah, Robbie, man, honestly, That's why I've always focused on being a football channel now. I'm not being a Liverpool channel because I'll post Liverpool videos, of course I will, and do Liverpool watch-alongs, but it's football mainly. I'm a football fan, and watching these is it's a bit depressing. Reading everything on Twitter at the moment, it's just sad. Should Ozil return to the Germany team and Real Madrid? I don't think that's possible, Piers, my man. I don't think that's going to happen. He is about, 35 these days, 36. But fair enough. He was a top player in his day. These days, I wouldn't say that he could even contribute at a low level Premier League team. Be more of a championship merchant. Genuinely, I just don't think he's. I don't think he's good enough to play probably even championship football anymore, is he? Mesut. OnlyFans. I'm good, thanks. Alex. How's your essay going, mate? Timeless Podcast is Alex, by the way. Alex is a really close friend of mine and absolute legend. If you haven't seen him in the channel and the chat before, then yeah, he's a really, really nice guy, and I go and chill with him sometimes and play FIFA. Even though I'm not a massive FIFA man, I like playing it with my mates. Oh, this is good, man. This is good. Good water, because no cups of tea after 4 o'clock for Stonadge anymore. That's never happening. Not happening again, because it's good for your sleep schedule to not have a caffeine after that certain time. I've discovered this from a sleep expert, and it has helped, to be fair. I don't sleep loads because I've always got my brain wearing, but oh, what a cutie. What a cutie. I assume you were laughing at how's your essay going, because I highly doubt it's been done, and it'll probably get done at 1 o'clock this morning, knowing you, mate. So yeah, I'm going to have my quick little short break now. I'll be back in just a tick, so make sure you stick around for the second half. I'll be back very, very soon. So don't leave, and I'll be back. And we should be back, and we are, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half of the Oxford United versus Arsenal match. But we are back, we return. Which team do you support, say, so that we can troll you when they get defeated? I'm a massive Liverpool fan, my friend. I'm a massive Liverpool fan. So you can troll me for a lot of the time. Yeah, it's very, very sad. It's a sad time to be a Liverpool fan at the moment. We're not having the greatest of seasons. But who do you support, my friend? Let me know who you support. Yeah. It's right, we're getting ready for the second half now. Oxford getting ready. How do I learn player names? I do, for every watch along, I do an hour's research. So I basically see which positions players play in. I look at their faces. I look at their mannerisms. I usually watch a few highlight reels. make a few notes, but mate, you see how many mistakes I make, and that is absolutely natural. I always dreamed of being a commentator growing up, so this sort of job again is perfect for me. But yeah, it's about, and it's also prior football knowledge as well, and playing Football Manager and FIFA and stuff. Football Manager especially for me, in the lower leagues, and playing against teams like Oxford and recognising players' faces. That would be the main sort of advice I would give. At least I'm not West Ham. Yeah, you're bang on there, Alex. You're bang on there, mate. Anyway, the teams are out for the second half. A hero's reception and welcome for the Oxford United players by their fans. And then Robbie, yeah, there's certain like players like Cameron Brannigan, for example, who I remember coming through the Liverpool youth ranks. Josh Murphy, who came through the Norwich ranks, and I used to love him on FM. Back in FM 15, I think. I used to do a lot of Norwich teams in that one, and yeah, FM 15. It was he was very, very good in that game. So yeah, that's the sort of things. I try and get at least half an hour's research into everyone. And anyway, we are off for the second half here at the Kassam Stadium. Oxford 0, Arsenal 0. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun second half to watch, guys. Liam's in the chat. How are we, my friend? I hope you're doing very well, mate. Oxford and Arsenal currently drawing 0-0 at the Kassam Stadium. So what I'm going to do on Saturday is I'm going to do Liverpool v Brighton match reaction instead of the watch along. But it's a chance for Arsenal here. They've got 4-on-2. He's decided to play it back to Sambi Lokonga. Martinelli. Tierney into Lokonga. He's trying to battle with his man, and he has done. Little bit of lag on my stream, yeah? Little bit of lag, and we're back. We're back live. We're back. Here's Martinelli. Tackled well, and it's a corner to Arsenal. So an opportunity for them to get the cross in. Just waiting on the stream to come back, and it is back now. Corner to Arsenal. It's going to be Fabio Vieira who takes it. Oh, cheers, Liam. Appreciate that, mate. It wasn't great, if I'm being honest. But loads of people seem to like it. I didn't particularly edit it very well because I wanted to get it up quickly. So yeah, it was a strange one. It's flicked on by Arsenal, it's clearly. But yeah, loads of people seem to like it. I'm going to do more of football games that I go to in the future. So yeah, be warned, I will do more. I say be warned like it's something different, like horrible, but chipped in, headed away. And can Oxford clear? Murphy's surely been fouled there. He's not. That's got to be a free kick to Arsenal. And it's a foul on Lokonga, sorry. Thrown back to Gabriel Magalhaes. And now Arsenal will recycle the ball. Yeah, being realistic, I don't know how long Oxford will last. You're already seeing a few more, even in the opening 2 minutes of this second half, a few more chips it through and a few more bits of space that are being picked up by Arsenal. And once they bring on the likes of Martin Ødegaard and Granit Xhaka to influence the midfield area, which I think they will do come the hour mark, maybe the 65, 70 minute mark, then it could be pretty dangerous for Oxford United. Flicked on and headed away by Arsenal. It's gone out. It's got to be an Oxford throw, and it is an Oxford throw, and Kieran Brown will have it. There we are. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm not going to sing that song. I'm not going to sing that song. I might. Oh, chance for Oxford. He's in. He's tried to slide it underneath him, and it's Taylor with the opportunity. It's the best opportunity of the game so far for any side. Taylor just couldn't quite get to a long through ball. It was a mistake from the Arsenal defender. Big chance for Oxford. They should be a goal ahead, really. So as I was saying before Arsenal had the chance, I'm instead of the game at the game for buy me I the game to watch the Liverpool game. I'm going to do a match reaction instead, just because I don't want, or I won't be able to get a stream for the game, and if I do, it will likely be well behind anyway, and I'm already behind a little bit, let alone as much as I would be, and the reliability of it won't be great. So being showed back by Gabriel, and it's gone all the way out for a goal kick. So, could we see a cup upset on our hands? Well, that was a good start of the second half for Oxford United. So, a big chance for them here. They've held on for 49 minutes. I still don't think they'll hold on for very much longer, but they can be really proud of their performance so far. They're always a side that's sort of knocking on the doors of playoffs in the League One. Oxford. They're currently in 15th position at the moment, but they're not too far off. They're way away from relegation, about 7 points off relegation spots, as well as only being about 11 points off the playoffs. So if they put a run together, who knows? Martinelli beats his man. Martinelli beats his man again. Still Martinelli puts the cross in and is put out for a throw into Arsenal. Martinelli really showing his class there, which I don't think I've seen too much of this season, if I'm being honest, especially in the last few weeks. He's such a good player, Martinelli. The things I'd do to have him at Liverpool. The things I would do. Not looking forward to facing Brighton. Could see us getting smashed. Yeah, it's not an enjoyable time to be a Reds fan, Liam, is it? I think it's going to be an intriguing one for the neutral, especially. I don't think we'll get smashed. I think we'll definitely make a game of it, but I think we'll draw at least. Long throw in for Kieran Tierney here. Looking for Gabriel. It's been headed away well. Lokonga gets it under control, but it sort of gets it just under control for Taylor, who wins the foul off Lokonga, and it's a free kick to Oxford United. 51 minutes in. Oxford still 0-0. Free kick for McGinty. I don't know what McGinty is doing there. He's just helping Oxford waste a bit of time. Kicking the ball back. McGinty will take the free kick. I think he's going to go for a long ball up towards the Arsenal box. The Oxford United goalkeeper, McGinty, with the kick. It's just panned away from him for some reason. He's gone all the way through into the box, and he's going to go all the way out for a goal kick to Arsenal. There we are. Josh Murphy, of course. Brother Jacob doing so well with Newcastle United. I don't think that was anywhere near a foul on the Arsenal player on the edge of the box. He went down appealing, but unfortunately for Arsenal, he didn't get anything. Got plenty of other watch-alongs this week. I'll take you through what we've got. So we've got Newcastle v Leicester tomorrow. Every one of these in the weekday is the same time. To start at 7:45 and finish at around 10:15. So Newcastle v Leicester tomorrow, Southampton v Man City on Wednesday, Fulham v Chelsea on Thursday, and Villa v Leeds on Friday. We then have Man City v Man United on Saturday, as well as potentially watching KSI versus FaZe Temper is the boxing match. I may do that. I'm 50-50. And then Spurs v Arsenal on Sunday. I might have the day off on Sunday, but it would all depend on how I'm feeling on Saturday. And it's picked up by Matt Turner now. So yeah, very busy schedule this week, but it's going to be a fun schedule. Of course, as university work piles up, I'll be slowing down a little bit, but I won't slow down completely. It'll always be 4 watch-alongs at least a week. Gabriel. It's a powerful ball into Rob Holding, who takes it down easily on his thigh. Holding. Wide for Tomiyasu. Now Saka. Rob Holding. Still Holding. Back to Matt Turner in the Arsenal goal. Of course, was the USA number 1 under Greg Berhalter at the World Cup 2022. Should have achieved more, really, USA. A lot of people wanting the manager to leave. A lot of people don't like him, but he's got a fantastic, fantastic record. Arsenal look to rebuild here with Tomiyasu. Now Rob Holding for Arsenal. Going to drive forward, chips forward. In fact, he's got a man through. He's got 2 men through. One of whom is Fabio Vieira. Looks to cut the ball back and he does it brilliantly. Chance for Arsenal. Blocked on the line. Brilliant block from Oxford United. It was Eddie Nketiah with the effort. It just rebounded off him because Saka had the shot. And it's an Arsenal corner here. 54 minutes in. That's their best opportunity of the game. And Saka denied by a block on the line. Think Nketiah might have got a flick on it. Going to be a corner. I'll answer your question in a second. Saka's corner. Flicked on. They're appealing for another corner and they got it. Linus, do you think Liverpool will get top 4? I still think they'll get top 4, but I think it's a belief. It's a belief of delusion rather than facts. But you never know with this Liverpool team. Never write them off in adversity. They are ridiculous. Your best mate is a Newcastle fan. Normally I shout for the tune for 36 games a season, but because we're so bad this campaign, we have to hope for teams to beat them. Well, yeah, at the moment. I think that's our route into the top 4. It's a corner from Arsenal. Punched away, and it's going to go out for another corner. McGinty has appealed for being fouled in the box. The Oxford goalkeeper McGinty. Yeah, David, it's a bit of a weird situation for you there. I like Newcastle as a club, but obviously with their new roots in corruption and state-backed funding, I can't help but dislike them. I like Eddie Howe though. Another corner for Arsenal. They're third in a row. Can they get it away this time? It's going to come for El Neni for Arsenal. He's dribbled it outside of the area. He's looking for a pass, and he has found one. It's a chip through ball for Martinelli, who's taken it under his control. It's going to go out for another corner, is it? It is. It's another corner. A 4th corner in quick succession for Arsenal. Tackled by Lewis Bate, the former Chelsea youth player. Going to be taken by Fabio Vieira for the Gunners. McGinty jostling with Tomiyasu. Anderson is helping him out now, though. Towards the man at the back post. He's gone all the way out of play, and it's a goal kick for Oxford. They've rode out the pile of pressure. Yeah, David, it's a weird one, isn't it, my friend? I mean, thinking about it, Newcastle United are a team very akin to what Liverpool are in terms of a working class city, backed well by rich people. Well, obviously, Newcastle are much higher up, and both historic. Newcastle were great in the 50s, Liverpool great in the 70s, 80s, and have been great this decade. Just the working class part, though, is a massive part of it, and I think a lot of people identify with it. However, realistically, I think that the Geordies, the Toon, will find a lot of people dislike them now out of jealousy as well, and it is out of jealousy for most people. For me, it's more of an ethical thing, but for other people, it will be a real jealousy thing. And to be honest, I don't know. It's a real interesting debate. How do you debate ethics with your football support? Does it really matter? Do your ethics matter in football? Because there is no ethics in football anymore. Anyway, off that very deep and depressing subject, Kieran Brown has a long throw for Oxford. Just about 30 yards outside the box. We love going on to a tangent in this channel, don't we? It's Brown with a throw. Launched in for Oxford. Going to be headed away. Brown back. It's not the greatest of headers, but it's played back now for Lewis Bate, and now Kieran Brown again. Gets the good cross in. It's a good effort, and well headed away by, I think it was Gabriel in the end. Here's Bate. Looking for a ball into Brannigan. And now Bodin. Well challenged by Tomiyasu, and it's cleared away by Arsenal, but they're looking dangerous from these long throws and set pieces, Oxford. Kieran Brown has rugby tackled Saka to the floor, and it's a free kick. Brown just throws the ball away. It was a good ball in as well from Brown, and Long was going to come onto it. Bate just waited too long to play a through ball to Anderson as well. Good from Oxford United, though. That is how they're going to win the game. Who do you think will be the biggest loss for Liverpool, Salah or Van Dijk? Both in massive ways. I think it's a lot easier to find a great attacker than it is to find a great defender. That's got to be a foul from Taylor, and it is. Free kick to Arsenal here. Yeah, I think it's a lot easier to find a great attacker than it is to find a great defender. So I would say Van Dijk would be a bigger loss. We just had Gabriel around the neck, Taylor, there. Free kick to Arsenal, and they play with Gabriel now. Who's the biggest Liverpool legend in the Klopp era? Oh, that's an intriguing one. That's an intriguing question, Ball. Oh, that's hard. It's between a few, really, for different reasons. Of course, you've got Alisson, who I think is now widely regarded as the greatest goalkeeper to play for Liverpool. It's between him and Clements anyway, but it's probably Alisson. I think a lot of even older fans are saying that Alisson's a much better player than Clements was. You've got Van Dijk, who is widely recognised as one of the best centre-backs to ever play, if not the best to play for Liverpool ever. Alexander-Arnold is the same at that position at full-back. Wow. Wow, I'm struggling here, mate. You got Henderson, he's the captain, the leader of the team. Mo Salah, incredible. Bobby Firmino has his own right in that question as being the utter fans' favourite and the king. But a substitution for Arsenal, by the way. Zinchenko and Xhaka are on for Tierney and Lokonga for Mikel Arteta. I don't know. I really don't know. It depends on the rest of his time here at the club. But yeah, I'll probably go... I'll go Henderson. I'm going to go Henderson because he's the skipper. And everyone remembers the captain. Not in playing terms, but I think Henderson has to be up there. Anyway, Yannick Wildschut is going to come on for Josh Murphy for Oxford, and that's their substitution. So an hour in, the teams have made their first tweaks. I think Xhaka coming into midfield's a big one for Arsenal. They need a little bit of true motivation there, and Zinchenko as well will be a big inclusion. Launched forward now towards Martinelli, is well defended by Anderson. Lewis Bate is on it. Bate. Still Bate. In his own corner, and he's played it off. He hasn't played it off him. It's well intercepted by Xhaka. Inside now to Martinelli. He's been fouled. It's a free kick to Arsenal. Ball's saying Bobby. I think everyone will have their own different answers, but the only reason I'm going for Hendo is because he's the skipper, and everyone remembers the captain who lifts the trophies. Like, we all have the iconic photo of Phil Thompson. Sadio Mane for you. See, the thing is, I love Sadio, but I can't put him there. I can't put him there and then not say Mo, because Mo has effectively done more. I think Sadio was loved, absolutely, but I think he was the third. When Liverpool were in their prime, Mane was up there with Salah. But I think Salah just became clear towards the end. Even in Mane's last season, Salah outscored him by quite a lot. Free kick from Vieira for Arsenal. It's a chance and it's a goal. Mohamed El Neni is the man celebrating, and Arsenal have finally broken through at the Kassam Stadium. You can't say it's not been coming, really, but it's a fantastic header from El Neni. It's a brilliant ball in from Fabio Vieira. McGinty was left stunned. He didn't have a clue where the ball was going, and El Neni has given Arsenal the lead at Oxford. The Egyptian stole in. He just couldn't miss the header. It is absolutely beautiful ball in from Fabio Vieira, and that's why he was brought to the club. That's what he does. That is what he does. Brilliant ball from Vieira, an Arsenal lead. El Neni goes running off in celebration. I can't remember when his last goal is for Arsenal. Let's have a look. When was his last goal? When was his last goal for Arsenal? Let's have a look, shall we? His last goal was 2020-21 in a 2-1 win, in a 2-0 win over Newcastle United. So it's a long old time ago. But he has given Arsenal the lead there. It's only his 20th senior career league goal. So it's a big moment for him. And only his, I think it's his 5th for Arsenal overall. So it's a big moment for Mohamed El Neni. And Arsenal take the lead at Oxford. Only his 20th career goal, you know. I think Oxford have been hard done by there. Hard done by. They defended really well, but you just knew that there was always going to be something for Arsenal. That I think the new players, even though they had no involvement in the goal, had an impact on it. There was a little break in play. But anyway, here's Bowden, and he's got a bit of space for Oxford United. Billy Bowden. A long ball across. Chance for Oxford to get a ball in, is it? Oh, it's a good challenge. It's a great challenge. Come to Lewis Bate. He wants to hit it. He's still taking the man on. He's crossed in. El Neni gets it away. It's a chance for Oxford. He's going to rebound. It's going to be cleared. Yeah, Mohamed El Neni with a goal, Alex. And it was expected, to be honest. And I'm sure Arsenal will probably go on to get a second and maybe a third. But I think Oxford have been valiant in their defence here so far. And there is a chance they could get back into it, but it's very rare, and I don't see it happening. Headed forward. Martinelli is absolutely bodied by Moore. It was Vieira, sorry, he was bodied by him. Bless. Moore, about 6'5", Galoof, barged forward. Poor old Fabio Vieira, I don't know what he could do. That was horrible for him. I watched Ox from the 2016-17 and 18 season. His injuries ruined him. He was a very good player. Yeah, absolutely, Oxlade-Chamberlain was. And 2019-20 as well, when Liverpool won the league, Oxlade-Chamberlain had a great season that season. People forget how good he was in that season, man. He was so good. Pinstripe season. I love that kit. I need it. I need that kit. I haven't got it. I'm going to get the home kit from Liverpool this season and the third kit. I'm not getting that horrible Mystic away kit thing. It's grim. And we play awfully in that kit as well. A big moment for Mo El Neni. You could see the delight on his face. To be fair, the ball was so perfect. It could have been him or Rob Holding getting on the end of it. Great moment for him. I'm really happy about that. He's had a tough time at Arsenal. Singing, baby, do you want to come home with me? Got Buffalo 66 on DVD. 23 minutes to go here. I don't know why I'm singing Wet Leg, but I am. Is that Robbie Keane? I don't think it is. Who is that? Dean Hoyle, is it? I don't even know. What do I think of Ben Doak? I love Ben Doak. I live for Ben Doak, man. He's such an enjoyable player to watch. Martin Keown also in the Arsenal area. There's a Granit Xhaka is over a free kick here for Arsenal. I love Ben Doak, mate. I think he's got so much potential. It's a good free kick, but it might stay in play, and it will do. And he's offside. Oh, that's a shocker of a free kick from Arsenal. Yeah, I love Ben Doak. And I think he's got the absolute future ahead of him. A real top future. And I hope he just gets enough minutes to justify it. Because he's a top player, guys. He really is. Few minute cameos, I think, suit him at the moment. 5 to 10 minutes on the field. Give him a chance to run at tired legs. I think those are the best sort of appearances, just to ease him in. And to be honest, I think I wouldn't be surprised if there was little to play for at the end of the season. I think he would. Start games, and I'm down for that. Great long throw from Brown. It's headed away well. Going to come out on the volley, and is it going to be in? No, it's not. Matt Turner does well to save. He's done a great long throw here to Martinelli. Still going here. Gabriel Martinelli taking on Anderson. Has he got the pace to beat him? He hasn't got the pace to beat Lewis Bate. You can't bait him. Launched forward by Anderson. Looking for Bodin and Taylor. It's gone behind him, but Bodin has picked it up now. Brannigan, who's gone missing a bit in this second half, I have to say, for he's really the key player for Oxford. He's not had the greatest of time here, but he's now found Bodin. Going to take on to Gabriel and Martinelli. Gabriel Magalhaes and Martinelli. Billy Bodin back now to Moore. In from McGuane, but he's given it away. Chance for El Neni now to play forward. El Neni, chance for Arsenal here. Got two men through. One of them is... it's a goal. It's brilliant. It's brilliant from Arsenal. Eddie Nketiah scores. And it's as easy as you like. It really is. It's a great ball. And Nketiah just takes it so well. Rounds the goalkeeper with ease. And it's 2-0 to Arsenal. It seems like the sort of game that he would always score in. And he definitely had... I knew he would tonight. And he did. It's Arsenal 2, Oxford 0 at the Kassam Stadium. And I'm not surprised. Oxford have had some real bold moments in this game. But they never really challenged the might of Arsenal. And the Premier League leaders lead by 2-0 at the League One strugglers. Is the ball from Fabio Vieira. That's 2 assists for the youngster there. The new signing for Arsenal at the start of the season. And Eddie Nketiah is the man to make it Arsenal 2, Oxford 0. Brilliant goal. Went past McGinty with absolute ease. No issue with the finish, as you would expect with a man with dead-eye killer instincts like Eddie Nketiah. And it's 2-0. That's a great goal. His customary ring celebration as well. And Nketiah puts Arsenal into the 4th round, where they will go away to Manchester City in this competition. So it's not exactly an easy task for the Gunners, but I think they'll play it head on and they'll try their best to get victorious. Launched forward by Kieran Brown. It's going to come all the way. It's cleared away by Magalhaes. Nketiah tries to get it under control. Martinelli tries to as well, but it's played all the way back to McGinty, and he's launched it forward for a Arsenal throw. So 20 minutes to go here. It's going to be a bit of an Arsenal route home, I believe, after a valiant performance from Oxford. We'll have a nice little chinwag, though, in the last 20 minutes here. Could be a good game, definitely. Well, it's the top 2 teams in the league at the moment, the top 2 teams in England, so I think it will be an absolute stunner of an FA Cup tie, but played now for Oxford, wide and launched forward. I'd love to see them score, to be honest. I think they've deserved a goal. El Neni now into Xhaka. Xhaka wide to Saka. And it's turned well, Oxford here. Chance for them to play advantage. Here they go. Still going. Still going. Oh, he's running out of play. It's number 30. It's Wiltshire. He did so well. Beat 3 men. But then just running out of play. What are you doing, Yannick, mate? Oh, no, it's a tackle. It's a good tackle. Sorry, I thought it was just he running out of play, but it was intercepted well. Yusuf, with your usual dulcet tones. Lovely to see you, my friend. How are you? Nah, mate. That goal was so good. It was so good. Not good news for Arsenal. Saka is down. A couple of changes here for Oxford United. Is that Bobby Duncan? It's not, is it? It looks a lot like Bobby Duncan, though. Tom Goodrum. Looks about 5 years old. And O'Donker as well is going to come on. This Goodrum lad looks about 3. Am I streaming for the Newcastle game tomorrow? Yes, Linus. I'm here for all games this week. So 7:45 for Newcastle Leicester tomorrow. Then Southampton v Man City on Wednesday. Fulham v Chelsea on Thursday. And Villa v Leeds on Friday. I'm also doing Man City v Man United on Saturday at 12:15. Before Sunday, I will be doing Tottenham against Arsenal. I'll also be doing the Brighton and Hove Albion Liverpool game with a match reaction. And potentially, I know, this is a lot of content for 1 week. I know. The KSI fight against FaZe Tech, whatever his name is. FaZe Summon. One of the FaZe people. So yeah, I'll be doing loads. Smith Rowe on for Saka. Gives Arsenal fans apt opportunity to sing that song. I think you're thinking of Carlos Vinicius, Yusuf. Crossed in towards Moore. It's headed well away by Gabriel Magalhaes. Played back by Anderson. And now it's going all the way back to McGinty. Oxford still maintain possession though. 16 minutes to go. That goal from Nketiah was wonderful, by the way. Really, really wonderful. And a chance for Arsenal to go here. Cleared forward. El Neni. Good challenge. Oxford on their way forward. Cleared away now by Arsenal. Oh, brilliant flick on. Martinelli. Still going. Through. And Nketiah. Oh, finish. Brilliant finish. It's 3-0. Oh, and Yusuf said it anyway. 3-0. I'm about 20 seconds behind on these ones at Yusuf, so it's fine. Eddie Nketiah makes it 3. As I expected, it would get into sort of a comfortable situation for Arsenal. And it's 3-0. 3-0. Game, set, and match. As expected, they have shown their dominance in class in this second half. After a really valiant performance from Oxford in the first half. Looks like it might be offside, but there is no VAR in this game, of course, it's at a League One ground, so they don't have the facilities for it. Great finish by Nketiah, though. Really good finish. So, 3-0. Nketiah scores. Game, set, and match. Great finish, by the way. Yeah, but also, Yusuf, if VAR was in play, then Arsenal would have had a penalty in the first half, so I'm not sure we can say much. Great to see Eddie Nketiah on the score sheet, though. He's just sort of player. He's a bit like Divock Origi. Loves a cup goal, loves a big goal. Doesn't really produce it enough, though, in the big moments. But it is Oxford United 0, Arsenal 3. Goodrum is on for Oxford, a youngster. Be nice to see Oxford score a goal now, but I think Arsenal might even run away with it. Nah, he did a jump up celebration this time. Arsenal go again here with Vieira. Tomiyasu. Takahiro Tomiyasu. Two man on the right-hand side. Matty Taylor and Billy Bowden off, though, with the two that come off. So Gatlin O'Donker and Tyler Goodrum are coming on for Oxford. Zinchenko short now. And as Smith Rowe did come on for Arsenal as well. Turner being pressed well, but Arsenal continue to play out. Great challenge from O'Donker. He's done well here. Gatlin O'Donker. And it is a throw into Oxford. Well, yeah, it does feel a little bit sad for Arsenal that despite their win tonight, they'll be going to the Etihad Stadium next. Oh, well. Long throw in by Oxford. He's won the header, but it's going out for a goal kick now to Arsenal, and Matt Turner will take it. It's a shame. It's a shame for Oxford United, man. 12 minutes to go here, and Kieran Brown's picked up a little bit of a knock, I think. After what was an excellent first half performance, it really has petered out into what has been just pure dominance from Arsenal, as we all expected. But they're still trying, they're still running. In for El Neni now. Don't forget to join me tomorrow for Leicester versus Newcastle. I'll also be releasing a pre-recorded video either tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on how quickly I get it edited and how relevant it is. Because obviously the 10 o'clock embargo will be out very soon for news. So we'll be looking at that. Hopefully there is something today. Turner, short to Zinchenko. That's a great turn. I love Zinchenko. What a footballer he is, by the way. Absolutely top quality footballer. And here he is again. El Neni. You fancy Newcastle to win the Carabao? Potentially. I fancy Man City, really. I think they might do the domestic treble. I think they might do the quad, you know. I think Man City might do the quad. I'm not even joking. Either that or they lose like a scummy Carabao Cup final on pens. But genuinely, I think Man City could do the quad this year. Well won by Arsenal. And here they go again. Played inside for... oh, it's brilliant. Here's Martinelli. He's got 2 men in. And it's in for... Oh, it's deflected. Oh, it's just wide. It's so unlucky for Emile Smith-Rowe. It was brilliant from Martinelli. Nah, Yusuf, I genuinely think this could be the year for Man City in the Champions League. I just don't want them to win that. I don't want them to win anything, but... So Ben White is going to come on, as well as Reece Nelson, I believe that is. Lads, honestly, I think it might be the year. It might be the year City win the Champions League and they do the quad. The only one they might not win is the league. And they might not win the Champions League. They might not win the Carabao Cup. They might not win the FA Cup. I think they're going to win the quad, lads. They're going to win the quad, all right? Tomiyasu and Vieira off. Brilliant day for Fabio Vieira. Marquinhos and Ben White are coming on. Sorry, I thought that was Reece Nelson. I thought it wasn't. 9 minutes to go. And Arsenal are just taking their time. Marquinhos, he looks like a big lad for such a young Brazilian. You're usually associated with being sort of tricky players. Tricky, small, technical. Marquinhos is a big boy. A bit like Hendrick. Headed away. Lost out by Arsenal. And here goes Gatlin O'Donkor. Surely been fouled there. He's played it back, though, for free kick. And now McGuane will take it. He had a really good half in the first half, Marcus McGuane. But overall, it's just been an outclassing in this second half from the Gunners. I know they do, Yusuf, but they have this thing, and he's called Haaland. If he stays fit, City could win it all, genuinely. Who do you guys want to watch a video on, by the way? I'm going to do a video. I did a video on João Felix earlier, and the bastard, right? I did a linking to Arsenal thing and seeing how he would fit in the Arsenal team. And now Romano came out and said about him playing for Chelsea. Here's Anderson, though, and it's a corner to Oxford. Come on, Oxford. Come on, let's get a goal. Can Oxford nick a goal here and get some something for their fans to cheer on this Monday evening? Corner's going to be taken by Cam Brannigan. He can be Yusuf, but that's the point. He's that good. Crossed in, headed away well by Arsenal. On the volley, and it's well over the bar. I think he saw the headlines there, Brannigan, and it was completely shanked wide of the pitch. And there's a couple of substitutions now for Oxford, who will be bowing out now of the cup. Anderson, who's had a decent game. Couple of substitution opportunities. So McGuane and Kieran Brown are coming off. Brown did pick up a little bit of an injury. Going to be replaced by Josh Johnson and Brandon Fleming for Oxford. got a lovely beard, Mr. Fleming. Really nice beard. Respect to him. It's mental how well that Cardiff Leeds vlog did. Like, realistically, I think there's so many better videos. But listen, thank you so much for the support on it anyway. I don't think it's deserved. But oh well. Notice how the Arsenal watch-along's been the one that's done the worst, by the way. João Felix destroying his career by going to Chelsea. He'll be the biggest flop in history. I don't know about that, mate. I think he'll do well under Potter, but I don't think he'll be given the time to do well under Potter. He won't be, will he? Like, realistically. Neither he or Potter will be given the time. He made a strange decision to go to Atletico Madrid. He should never have gone there. Anywhere else would have been beneficial. I'd have loved him at Liverpool as a Firmino replacement. Even if he wanted to come now and play and be our Bobby, that'd be nice. I don't think he's got the pressing capabilities that Bobby had, but he has got great interception stats. Really great interception stats. Great reader of the game. I'd like to see him in midfield as well. I think he'd be a good midfielder on his day. I think he'd be good in where Odegaard plays in this Arsenal system, but he's not strong enough yet. Even at 23. Here's Lewis Bate. I don't think so. They've got enough money to buy at least a League Cup, Yusuf. Alex, I know, my friend. It's been a long old half for Oxford, this. Intercepted well. Good challenge by, I think it's Goodrum on the right-hand side. He looks about 5 years old, but he's tackled a man quite a few years his senior in Rob Holding. I think they can go out with their heads held high here, Oxford. You know, playing the team best in the league at the moment, one of the best informed sides in the world. And they've done well. Held out in the first half. Second half, first 10, 15 minutes, they looked okay. As soon as Arteta made the changes, brought on Zinchenko, he looked just... All of a sudden, they did so much better. Here's Goodrum for Oxford. Now O'Donker. Still O'Donker. It's a foul by... Zinchenko and a free kick to Arsenal. Free kick to Oxford, sorry. Yeah, it's been a decent stream, this. For a League One team who's lost 3-0. It's been pretty good, eh? Having you lot in here. Eddie Nketiah, Linus. 2 for Nketiah, 1 for Mohamed El Neni. Nketiah took both goals brilliantly, to be honest. Absolute killer instinct. Free kick for Oxford, though, in a dangerous position. Matt Turner is just having a look. Will it be the right or the left foot? It's going to be the right, and it's not a bad cross. It's headed, and it's a good save by Matt Turner in the end. It's easy for him to save. Oh, lads, 3 minutes to go here. Not long until Arsenal confirm their place against Manchester City. We'll go through the draw in a minute after the game, the full draw. There will be replays, of course, next week. I'll be doing the Liverpool-Wolves game on Tuesday. If it is on Tuesday, it'll either be Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on television times. So, yeah. Definitely doing the Liverpool game. Not going to do any others. Just the Liverpool game in the cup, I think. Depending on who else is on TV, mind. Here's Smith Rowe. Into El Neni. And here go Arsenal. He's got a man all the way over. And that is Marquinhos. El Neni's still going this way, though. On the left-hand side. Here's Nketiah with the effort. He's looking for his hat-trick. Blocked. And it's out now for... oh, he's left it. He's left it, Ben White. He's out for a throw-in. White. So yeah, I'll be doing all Liverpool games. I'm not sure I'll be able to do the Brighton game though, so I won't say I'll do it yet, because that might be a little bit too much. It's an opportunity here for Zinchenko. He's gonna have a shot. It's well over the bar. He probably should have done better with that. Keep his head over the ball. And Nketiah's won one of the match, and I would tend to agree. He has been exceptional. I think Marcus McGuane for Oxford has had a really, really good game, but obviously went off earlier. So, yeah, I think it's really a fair result for Arsenal, a fair result for Eddie Nketiah in the end. So, yeah, 3-0. It is the prediction that I had down below. So, you know what, lads? You can call me a football genius, I think. I think that's... I want to see Chris Stonadge as a football genius on all social media platforms. Unless they score now and I look like a right dick. Matt Turner picks it up for Arsenal and rolls up to El Neni, who's under pressure. Shakhtar and Arsenal are closing in on a full agreement for Mudryk. Okay, I'll do a video on Mudryk then. I'll do a video on Mudryk and get it out tonight. That's the plan. '90th minute now. The referee is... They've added on 2 added minutes. I don't think they even need to. Just blow up now. Like, realistically, no one gives a shit. There's no point. McGinty launches forward. Cheers, Linus. Well, it's going to be finished in about a minute and a half anyway, so thank you so much for your interactions today, and I hope to see you tomorrow for Newcastle v Leicester. Played in now, and Oxford can... We're going to try and do something here with Fleming, but... Oh, it's a missed kick. Can O'Donker get there? No, he can't. Cheers, Jordan. I'll see you tomorrow for Newcastle v Leicester. That'll be good to see you. Zinchenko puts it out of play. Does he? No. Yes, he does. So, as the game is closing out, just a minute to go, we'll go through the FA Cup draw for the 4th round. There will be some replays next week, so we'll just have to see what it will be. But yeah, the draw was made yesterday, and we'll go through it now. So Preston North End host Tottenham, Southampton host Blackpool, Wrexham host Sheffield United, Ipswich Town, Manchester United play Reading at home, Luton Town or Wigan Athletic will play Grimsby Town, Derby County will take on West Ham United, Stoke City will play Aston Villa Killers Stevenage, Blackburn will play Forest Green Rovers or Birmingham City, Walsall will play Leicester City, Sheffield Wednesday will play Fleetwood Town, Manchester City will take on Oxford or United or Arsenal, which means it's Arsenal, so Man City will play Arsenal, Bristol City or Swansea will take on Chesterfield or West Brom, Brighton and Hove Albion will play Liverpool or Wolves, so likely Wolves, Fulham will play Sunderland, and Boreham Wood or Accrington will play Cardiff or Leeds. So yeah, that is going to be the end of the stream. I will catch you in the next one. Back tomorrow night for Newcastle v Leicester. Thank you so much for the support today and for the vlog yesterday. Hit the subscribe button. We have a video coming out later on Mikhailo Mudryk, so make sure to get on it, and I'll see you later. Bye, my lovelies.